I don't care who you are. Everybody wants...
I'm Elvis Presley.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a big show with Elvis Presley headlining tonight. Here is Elvis Presley!
Dear viewers, welcome to a new year with Elvis News. You have just witnessed the brand new intro. It was created by
Jesper Krag
from Denmark. The background has also been worked on by Jesper and it now has a more Elvis look and feel. I think it looks fantastic and I am thrilled with its design. It gives my channel a more professional look. As you can see, the studio is located just a few feet removed from the entrance to Graceland, so if news comes out of Graceland, "You stupid fool, can't you do anything right?" you'll hear it here first. In addition, Jesper has also made a new outro, but more about that in the trivia part of the video. My name is Emiel Maier, you are an Elvis fan and you are now watching the Elvis Presley News Report of February 2024.
The King of Rock and Roll is back. In November of 2024, we are bringing an Elvis immersive experience which harnesses AI to London for the very, very first time. It's going to be a joyful celebration of Elvis's life, and I'm delighted to say that we have secured the global rights to be able to premiere this show from London, but then take it across the world. So as part of this multi-million-pound deal with Authentic Brands Group, who have owned the rights to the Elvis estate since 2013, we've got access to an archive which includes performance footage, but also includes home footage, which is going to enable us to create an incredibly authentic version of Elvis in AI. So you're going to go on a journey from Memphis to Las Vegas, from New York to Los Angeles, and really understand what Elvis went through during his life. And the end of this experience is a real crescendo, where you'll see a life-sized Elvis in AI perform some of his biggest hits. You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Elvis has had an incredible enduring appeal globally and actually is one of only a handful of stars whose legacy really endures. As a British company, we're really proud to have secured the global rights to this immersive show, to be able to tell the story of Elvis in a new and exciting way.
The show is set to open in London in November 2024 before moving to Las Vegas, Berlin and Tokyo. Visitors to the show will have to wear headsets for some of the experience as well as make their way around different areas within the venue. The site of the show will be at a central London location and has an Elvis-themed bar and restaurant. Visitors are treated to an after party with live music, DJs and performances. Baz Luhrmann recently provided some more information about the footage he now has for the making of a new Elvis film. The film will focus on the live performances from 1970 to 1972. In the following clip, he also shares his ideas about the long version of the Elvis 2022 movie.
Elvis on tour.
Yes.
Elvis, that's the way it is.
Yes.
And you're working on something.
Well, only because, Vlad, you're the #1 Elvis fan, we have found the footage. We found it, and a lot of it, and sound, in salt mines where they were storing it. But I will do that extra concert film. I will do that. And the 4-hour idea, I mean, Faraway Downs is like that, I think, because Australia is the film version. Certain works deserve that you can do an episodic version of it as well. They're like cousins. And I think Elvis absolutely can do that. Not this year, maybe not next year, but one day. I will do that extended version. Because again, I shoot in layers. I shoot with so much footage. So yes to both.
And you've seen some of that footage of Elvis on tour, Elvis.
Oh, I've seen a lot of it. It's extraordinary what's there. It shocked even me what is there. And more importantly, we have
After the birthday party on January 8, Graceland officials revealed they had acquired the original acetate of Elvis's first commercial recording, That's Alright Mama. Head of Graceland Archives Angie Marchese brought the acetate on stage and the record was played live for the audience on a portable record player. Following the ceremony, the acetate was placed in Graceland's museum where it will be on display as part of the permanent collection. Not soon thereafter, a video appeared on YouTube that investigated the validity of Graceland's claim that this is the original acetate that was given by Sam Phillips to WHBQ. The acetate was bought by Graceland on an auction in London. The provenance of the disc is that it was auctioned in 1998 and again 15 years later in 2013. Another 10 years later, on November 29, 2023 to be precise, the disc was bought by Graceland for an amount of £25,600 British pounds. The video I am referring to is uploaded by the Elvis Archival Preservation Society. I highly recommend this video as they go into great detail why this is a fake. In short, it comes down that Sam Phillips never made 45 RPM acetates and that the version of the song is with the echo that RCA Records later added to the master recordings they received from Sun Records. Here is the sound of the only existing real acetate of Sun 209 that Sam Phillips distributed to radio stations in 1954, and you hear the dry sound without the reverb. Well, that's all right, Mama. That's all right for you. Graceland could have prevented this bad bargain by first consulting the man who runs the Elvis collector's label of Sony Records, Ernest Jurgensen. The memoir of Lisa Marie Presley will be published in collaboration with her daughter Riley Keough. The still untitled book will be published on October 15, 2024, along with an audiobook edition read by Riley and including never-before-heard recollections in Lisa Marie's own voice. Many hours of tape were recorded by Lisa Marie for the book. She told story after story about the unconditional love she felt from her father, about being upstairs at Graceland, just the two of them, a sanctuary from the chaos of her life. According to the publishing company, the book will also address Lisa Marie's complicated relationship with her mother Priscilla and about growing up in the public spotlight. She also talked about the shattering loss of her son Benjamin Keough to suicide. The book will be translated in 8 languages: Spanish, German, Portuguese, Dutch, Finnish, Polish and Estonian. The hardcover edition is priced at $32. You are viewing drone footage of the Graceland mansion that was recorded in January 2024. This is a good moment to inform you about the announcement that I made in the Highlights of 2023 video. In that video I told you that I would bring revealing news that will shed a new light on the subject of Priscilla's burial. I have been working on that report but have to delay it due to the time it's taking for relevant research. I will continue as soon as I have the documentation I am waiting for. I am still working on it, but I didn't anticipate that it would take so long. In celebration of the 75th anniversary of the Emmy Awards, the members of the Television Academy were asked to vote on hundreds of programs and news moments that they believe have had the most impact on audiences over the past 75 years. In the top 75, Elvis's appearance at the Ed Sullivan Show of September 9, 1956 ranks at number 11. While Elvis is swiveling his hips scandalously for a television audience of 60 million people, Sullivan calls him
a real, decent, fine boy.
Every success, even the smallest ones, should be celebrated. To tell you the truth, I had never heard of the existence of this chart, but Elvis took the #1 spot on the rock streaming chart of Billboard. In the week of December 30th, 2023, the song Blue Christmas topped that chart. A more appealing and well-known list is the Billboard Hot 100. It is in this list that Elvis returns in the top 20 since 1977. Blue Christmas becomes Elvis's 49th top 20 Hot 100 hit. I hope we don't have to wait another 46 years to reach the milestone of 50 top 20 rankings in the Hot 100. Elvis's Christmas album was back on 4 Billboard album charts. In the top streaming albums chart, it debuts at number 22. In the top country albums chart, it launches at number 7. In the top rock and alternative albums chart, it opens at number 6. And the highest position for the album is found in the top rock albums chart, where it entered at number 3. For the group of fans who could not afford to buy the book and CD set The Making of Blue Hawaii, collector's label Follow That Dream Records released the 4 CDs with the audio of this set in a box titled The Blue Hawaii Sessions. It includes the complete soundtrack sessions that are newly mixed from the original 3-track session tapes. In London, the Direct from Graceland exhibition is extended by 6 weeks and now runs to April 14, 2024. Hello everybody, it's trivia time. And in last month's trivia, the one from December 2023, I played you a part of an Elvis song backwards, and it was up to you to name the title of the song. Well, the correct answer had to be The Girl I Never Loved. For this month's trivia, you have to listen to the dying seconds of the video. The question is, do you recognize the voice of the person who says, "Did someone say something about Elvis?" If you do, then place your answer in the comments below. And if you know the correct answer, you also know who the favorite person is of my graphic designer,
Jesper Krag,
from Denmark. Okay, good luck everybody, you can do this. I don't know if this story is really true, but I would like to share with you this clip of Dionne Warwick, who talks about meeting Elvis in a recent CBS broadcast.
in 1969, she met Elvis Presley while performing in Las Vegas. Her aunt, Cissy Houston, mother of Whitney,
I want to try something.
was a member of the King's backing group, the Sweet Inspirations.
Oh my God, was he pretty. Like, oh my God, hello. And he says, I'm gonna make an announcement tonight at my show that anybody that goes into a record store and they see any Dionne Warwick album, you will find a photograph signed by me. I sold more albums in Vegas than I've ever sold.
1124 is the number of concerts Elvis has performed since his return to the stage in front of a live audience in 1969. All the information about these shows, such as the suits, set lists and recordings, are gathered in the book set titled 1124. The set contains 3 volumes totaling 1200 pages and comes in a slipcase. The price, including worldwide shipping, is €269. Ordering info can be found at Eric Lawrence's website, theelvisfiles.com. That was the news for this time. Check back next month if you want to keep up with all the latest Elvis news. Until then, have a happy Elvis Presley Day.
You have a happy, you have a happy, have a happy.
Houston, I want to say something about Elvis.